Hey, we need to talk. Why haven't you picked up the Halloween merch yet?
You mean to tell me that I've been telling you about the Helios merch this whole month and you still haven't bought any? What are you waiting for? In all seriousness, we do have a Halloween merch line going on right now at heliosbrand.com. You got some cool designs, some fan favorites, aka favorites from my friends, are the Helios Ecto designs, and then from the standard line that we launched before Halloween is the Helios Neon design, and you can get those in many styles. We also just dropped a new one at midnight Central Standard Time. It's called Helios Slasher. It's got some of the most iconic slashers in the logo, so I'd pick it up because it's one of my favorites, and I'm actually ordering one right now. I'm just waiting for it. The clothing is quite comfortable, and I actually am very impressed with the quality of and comfort that these actually have. If you act now, you can use the discount code HeliEve10 to get 10% off on all the products in the store for this month. Which means you can get stuff like this beanie or this sweatshirt, or hell, you could get a dad hat using the same coupon code. So what are you waiting for? Go to heliosbrand.com to get your merch today. Now to our actually scheduled program. You all know that I'm a Wisconsinite. I was born in the dairy state. Fuck you, California. I've barely left the dairy state. Fuck you, California. And so I know a lot about Wisconsin. How it's the fucking dairy state. California can eat my ass. Some spooky facts about Wisconsin. We have some of the most notorious serial killers known in the U.S. Dahmer, who we all should know since TikTok obsessed over him, which still scares me to this day. Ed Gein, whose crimes inspired the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, was found digging up dead bodies of women to recreate a weird skin suit of his mother. But there's one legend so famous that most Wisconsinites probably learned of it in September of 2016 and then January of 2017. We're talking about the Bye Bye Man. You read the title. Where do I begin? It's garbage. I love how you know something will be a bad film when it's either released in January or April 1st. Poor Morbius. Let me critique this as the title says. Why do I forget that you can read? Is it because I can't? It follows three friends who go to a college in Madison, Wisconsin. For the argument, we'll say they go to UW-Madison. Here it is on Google Maps, because Madison is a nightmare to drive in unless it's late at night, and I'm an anxious driver. Whenever they show the house, it looks like it's in the Dells area, 1 hour away. They have to commute 2 hours a day to college. I used to commute about an hour to college a day, and that sucked. Now imagine a 2-hour drive every day into the heart of Madison. I know it sounds like I really hate this film. It's because I do. But it's just one of those things that bothers me. Why the Bye Bye Man? There's other creepy things that could have been used instead. One of which is the Mineral Point Vampire. And this would switch up the story a bit, but don't worry, I got you. Our story will be based in Platteville, Wisconsin. There's a UW campus there, and it's only a half-hour away from Mineral Point, so it's possible for the Mineral Point Vampire to travel there. The gang will be stalked by the Mineral Point Vampire, and they can all die at the end to the vampire, since they all die by the end of the original. Spoilers, by the way. You can still have Carrie-Anne Moss as the detective because maybe they think it's one of the friends killing people still because she thought it was the main character, Elliot. The film could end the same way, with Elliot locking himself in the house with the vampire and then him unaliving himself before the vampire can, just like how he does with the Bye Bye Man. And the final shot, instead of John barely surviving to tell Detective Shaw the Bye Bye Man's name, the vampire could be watching the house burning, and Detective Shaw could look out into the woods and think that she sees the vampire. There's just such a more interesting story there with a vampire than an entity that hates its own stupid name. I need water. What a stupid name. The Bye Bye Man. So scary.